to homes is concerns. Silver back home, escaping the maze, eternal rising, whichever lies you know me as. Back with another one. It's time for meal number 2, y'all. Y'all know how we do this. Y'all know how we does this. Pretty soon enough, y'all gonna know all about this. Now, we had 172 subscribers going into this live. The month goal originally was to gain 25 subscribers and get to 125, but the month goal jumped from 125 to 175 after we got that 125 extremely quick. Now we at 171. It's still extremely quick. Let's go ahead and hit this 175 so we can set a new goal for the month. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? First off, I want to say I appreciate everybody who's been supporting. You know, you all are certainly adding to the fuel of motivation that I'm utilizing to start this year strong. Now, we're going to do something that's game-changing this year that many people aren't able to do. Now, it's not as hard to start your year strong, but to maintain that throughout the year and through the end, it takes a village, or it takes a community. This right here is a community. It's that community. At the end of the day, in order to stay motivated, we got to continuously set goals, and we have to have goals that is going to cost us the focus the whole year. Make sure y'all getting them 8K steps a day. You getting your 8K steps a day, you will enter the sweepstakes at the end of the year. Channel's not yet monetized. However, at the end of the year, this channel will be 100% monetized. Let me do the math. I'm pretty sure. 1,000% the channel will be monetized. And the earnings from this channel, and maybe more, probably more, because these goals we setting is reaching beyond just this channel, and it's getting me right beyond just this channel. But the goals for this channel are looking to have us, at a beautiful spot, at a nice place. The goals of this channel is looking to have us concealed and fulfilled at about a good amount of money, to where this sweepstakes, even beyond just what this channel brings in, we can add some into the sweepstakes. Now, at the end of the year, depending on how many people completed the 8K plus steps annually, we might, the pot might be so big that we might do multiples. But it also depends on the first winner. You know what I mean? Say the first winner only has 8K steps. I don't know why I'm saying only. That's a tremendous thing to do. But they won't be on a multiplier. They got 16K, 2 times multiplier. 24K, 3 times multiplier. You know what I mean? Depending on that initial pop, we might do multiple winners. We'll see. Oh. I'm trying to get it right. Making sure we're going through a bag of quinoa every 3 days. You understand me? Because although we're doing our 20K, 20,300 steps a day, we're still in the bulk. We're still in the bulk. You know what I mean? we're trying to gain some weight here. Our goal weight at the end of, we're doing 75 hard. At the end of the 75 days, our goal weight is 4.5, 5 pounds higher than our starting weight was. Whew. Yes, that's a challenge, a great challenge. But like, to be honest, I think I can do it. I'm gonna tackle it head on. And I really want to be waking up and empty above 207. That's really, that's the whole real reason for it. Although the goal is to be 209, waking up 209 empty, I figured at least with that motivation, I'll at least get to the point where I'm waking up empty and nice and fit at 207. You know what I mean? That's the weight I've been really trying to get to. Now after that, after we do that, you know what I mean, we're not so much worried about being in a crazy caloric surplus. To be honest, after that, we're gonna have probably a smaller surplus because the focus is gonna be make sure we still building muscle, but also really focusing on making sure we stand lean while building that muscle. It's the phases of the process, you know what I'm saying? The phases of the process. You gotta let yourself go through them phases. Now, I spent the last hour getting so many steps in, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm halfway upset, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. When I'm looking for this. The reason I'm halfway upset is because, and at the same time grateful, because I know I'll have an Apple Watch by Valentine's Day. I'm upset and partially grateful because, God darn it, this app does not count or calculate half my steps. It doesn't, like not even, like maybe it calculates about half, but that is so aggravating. Wait, which one is left? It's aggravating because I'm just like going hard for these steps. You know what I mean? I don't have a small step goal. And if it's calculating half of them, that extra work I'm putting in, it's just a lot of extra work I'm putting in. So, the rest of this stream, man. Get a little water in here. Just a little bit water. Just a little bit water. How much that? Okay, it's cool. I'm really just filling this up for the aftermath. What is the aftermath, you may ask? It's when I come home from work. You know what I mean? At night, I still want to have a continuous water flow. But before work, I typically already have my gallon in. After work, I'm typically approaching 180 fluid ounces, 160, 180 fluid ounces, even 200. Yeah, I mean, so this is really just to have this to, you know, sip out the night. If I need a little sip here, a little sip there. Just want to stay completely, you know, hydrated throughout the day, ski. You know what I mean? I just got out the shower. Did my thing, ski. Yeah, I'm saying, ski. Everything's going as planned. Let me find my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I found my thing. My thing at. Or did I leave it? Damn, I might have left it. That's bad business. That's bad business. I left it. I left my comb. What's up, Gemma? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time. Wonderful, wonderful life. I think I left my comb. Oh, I got my comb. Would you look at that? Call that magic. You know what I'm saying? Good karma magic. Look at that. Now I can hit this up a little bit. Hope you're having a great day. You know, it's a beautiful time to be alive always. I want to say it's one of the quicker rising channels, you know, on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe and put in your post notifications now. This community is going to build pretty fast. We are already, we started January with 100 subscribers. Actually, I think we were at 99 subscribers when we started January. But you see where we are now. It's looking like we about to get 100% growth, over 100% growth this month. And you know what? The way I feel about that is, if we can get over 100% growth this month, we're going to try to get over 100% growth every month. You know what I'm saying? So say we get 250 subscribers by the end of this month. That means 150% growth. That means the next month we gotta have 625 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And then the next month we gotta have 1,300 something, and so forth. I believe we can do that. I ain't gonna lie. I really believe in it, because all we doing is spreading positive energy, good vibes, and you know, inspiring one another to reach our goals, and set new goals, and reach the goals and set new goals, and reach the goals and set new goals. You know what I mean? You are powerful. You are amazing. And that's just what it is. You might not have known that about yourself before, but I hope you know that about yourself now, that you are powerful, you are amazing. You dig? Woo! Okay. Achoo. Now we got some food on the stove cooking. Let's head over there. You know, we one of the most healthier eaters in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? We eat pretty healthier. You know what I'm saying? Now, healthy eating is a biological science. So you got to understand your own body to know what's right for you. I invite you to lock in and focus, you know what I mean? Focus on the things that matter. Start focusing on the things that matter today. See, listen, a lot of people want to be, you know, someone that attracts others into their energy. Well, here's the rule of thumb. Nobody's gonna pay more attention to you than you pay attention to you. So if you want people, if you're one of them people where you don't even pay a little bit of attention to yourself, yeah, I mean, how you feel, even if it's how other things and your surroundings, the surroundings you're creating for yourself, make you feel, then you just simply aren't giving the universe a chance to bring, you know, that type of energy to you. You gotta be the spark of the energy you desire to, you know, embody your aura. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, and that's what it has to be, and that's what it must be, and so shall it be. It is Thursday, January 8th, I think. Let me check. Yup, Thursday, January 8th. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Jump on the scale right now, I'm around 208.5, you know. I'm definitely hydrated at this point. However, we gotta fill up this jug, because the thing about it is, really, it's time to get them electrolytes in us. You know what I mean? You can't just be hydrated, you gotta be electrolyted. And you know, I like to put the amino acids with my electrolytes, because these things the body needs. And I don't eat meat outside of salmon. I eat a little bit of salmon, but I don't eat poultry or beef. So the extra amino acids really do me a big one. Really do me a big one. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. So we're gonna let this go ahead and filtrate. While it's filtrating, I'm about to take a leaky leak. You understand me? See? I ain't flushed yet, because I'm gonna have to pee a few more times. Listen, I might have slightly overhydrated to start my day, but it's okay, because what we about to do is, we understand that we had like 80 fluid ounces today. Boom. We about to fill up a 30 fluid ounce jug, but we're gonna fill it up with electrolytes and amino acids, and we're gonna make sure we got those in us. Thank you, I appreciate that. My birthday was awesome, actually. It was amazing. It was the best birthday I've had, to be honest. You know, it was the best birthday I've had. Before this birthday, though, like, I've had recently in my recent life, I've had my best birthdays. This was the best birthday I had. The best birthday I had before this one was my first day in this new city I live in, which was only, I think, 2 years ago? So, yeah. It just means life is getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better. I appreciate you, you know? Hopefully, we have an amazing year so we can make this upcoming birthday at the end of this year the best birthday of all, you know? Again, that's what it's about. I want everything to be better. As time goes, just better, 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 better. Peaking, if you will. What it is, Angela. You know we in the building. You know what I'm saying? I just did. Let me check my app. Let me check my app, see if it calculated. Nah, I'll wait till the end. I'll wait till after this live stream. But man, my app don't be calculating all my steps, man. It be really making me a little bit angry. But it's all right. It's not always gonna calculate all the steps, but is you gonna keep stepping though? That's the question. Is you gonna keep stepping, or you not a real certified stepper? I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You know, I'm 29. I'm aging like wine. Yeah, you understand me. I'm 29 years young. I use the fitness app too, but it don't be calculating all my steps. I promise it don't. Cause see, look, I just was in the crib and I was doing quick feet, right? And I was counting every 100 steps. And then I leave it to the app. The app left me short like 1,000. The app left me short over 1,000, like 1,500 to 2,300 steps. It was crazy. It was just craziness. I don't know why it did me like that, but it did me that. Yeah, I was counting, because I was doing quick feet. So every time this leg rose, my right leg rose, I counted 1. And then I got all the way to 50 each time, which means 100 steps. You know what I mean? And I did it over and over and over and over and over again. You feel me? 15K, good work, good work. Yesterday, I was able to get my 25K goal. I'll post that while I'm walking to work today. The goal today, like, we might as well start the year strong. The goal today, I'm going to go ahead and say is 25K as well. Yeah, I mean, 25K is the goal again today. We got to start the year strong. 20K isn't that hard, but most people don't do it. Most people can't do it. Like, they feel like they can't do it. I even seen some fit. This is why I say, you know what, it's time for the real one to become a fitness influencer. I seen a fitness influencer try 20K steps per day for a week. And he said that when he did this, he couldn't lift heavy in the gym. Bro, last year I did 19.3K steps annually. Never could I not lift heavy in the gym. You understand? Don't get that information. Maybe you weak, but never could I not lift heavy in the gym. Yeah, I mean, you just have the right diet, the right lifestyle habits. Yeah, I mean, exactly. You get stronger, your testosterone goes up. His lifestyle wasn't doing what he needed it to do. See, so I'm gonna show y'all how it's really done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the living proof, the living truth. You understand what I'm saying? We doing our thing. It's going up. It's going up. But see, also you gotta understand, we got these people like him, for example. He's not trying to be probably overall health and you know, healthiness. He's probably going for as lean as he can be. You'll never catch me shooting for 8% body fat. I'll tell y'all that right now. I do not want my hormones to operate at a less high-end manner than they can. Between 11 and 13% body fat, you get your best hormonal production. And yes, absolutely, that's what I'm going for. I am not sacrificing my hormonal production to look it away. Why? Because the older you get, the less hormonal work you put in, aka having a good hormonal lifestyle, the worse off your hormones plummet. And I'm not going for that. I'm out here living righteous. I'm out here living the right way. Yeah, factually. Factually. I'm out here, man. I'm out here. See, I ain't gonna lie. This is cool. I'm thinking in February. See, this month's goal, we've just been trying to do our thing, stay consistent, and it's been a good week. Really good week. But I'm thinking in February, we'll have enough subscribers to where, you know, it's a consistent 5 to 10, 11, 12 viewers in this joint, holding a strong chat. Because once we get there, you're going to be the only moderator, most likely. And unless some of the other OGs come back. Because once it gets to that, I'm going to start bringing y'all to the gym with me. You feel me? I'm going to start bringing y'all to the gym with me. You dig? I'm going to have my Apple Watch so it can track my steps, and I can use it as my timer, so I won't need the phone for those things. I'm gonna bring y'all to the gym with me, you dig? And I'm gonna show y'all what it's like, what it's really like, and what it's supposed to be like, and we can really keep each other motivated, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, stride for stride, day for day. No oppositionals in the way. Today we achieve greatness. You understand? Tomorrow we set a new standard for greatness. Amen. Okay, look like my water is just about ready. That's cool. Now I gotta find my cup. Let me locate my cup. Oh, it's probably in here. I bet you it's in here. Yep, here go my cup. Found it and located. This is the cup I be drinking all my amino acids and stuff out of. Friend 27, what's happening? Please give me serious advice. I'm going through serious clinical depression whilst having a crush on somebody. How do I raise my chances with her? First thing you have to do is evaluate yourself. My friend, I need a few more details. What is your height, weight? Give me first your height, weight, and weight. What is your height and weight? Because depending on your height and weight, it'll change my route of advice giving. Damn, this bitch ass cup. Here we go. Never give up. Never give up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get this open, you see what I'm saying? But I never gave up, and now it's open. So what's your height and your weight? Let's see. 5'5", 125. You're in the 9th grade. Here's the thing, brother. You're perfectly fine. How tall are you? How tall is your dad? How tall is your dad? I want to know how tall your dad is. I'm gonna help you figure this all out. Trust me. See, you're in the 9th grade. The first thing you want to solve is the clinical depression. Your dad is about 7'3". So you're gonna be tall. You're gonna be tall for sure. So here's the thing. First thing you want to solve is the clinical depression. You're going to have many of chances at women throughout life. This is 9th grade. If I'm going to tell you the truth, this girl you're pursuing, this is the age of social media. If you're her boyfriend now, you're definitely not going to be her boyfriend in the future. You know what I mean? She's going to have her experiences. So, I'll tell you this, buddy. To solve the clinical depression, how much sleep do you get per night? And what does your diet regularly consist of? That's what we got to talk about. We got to talk about diet and sleep quality. Both of these things will also raise your chances with the girl. Because if you get your diet right and your sleep pattern together, you're going to overall look better. You're going to overall look better and you're going to function better. So looking better and functioning better is going to lead to you being a better conversationalist, being more confident in your own self, and her being more visually attracted to you. So these are the things you got to do. You got to make sure whatever amount of sleep you're getting, you switch that out and you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. You need 7 to 9 hours of sleep, maybe even more, maybe 8 to 10, because you're still going through puberty. You gotta stop eating snacks. You gotta ask your parents to cook you. You gotta utilize quinoa. You need to eat quinoa for sure. You're gonna want some salmon. You know what I mean? Not too much, not too little. You're gonna want to eat some good old potatoes, and you're gonna need your B vitamin filled spinach. You're gonna need to eat better. Due to waking up at 5:30 Eastern, and I eat usual any person would. I eat a lot of chicken, though, the protein kind, by the way. Here's the thing about that. You're eating a lot of chicken. What is your ethnicity? Because you're eating a lot of chicken, I need to know what your ethnicity is. I need to know. The reason why is because there have been some biological scientists who have studied genes and proposed that depending on your ethnicity, maybe you shouldn't be eating chicken like that. So me being a melanated person, I'm a melanated. I don't eat no chicken or no beef. The reason why is because when I eat chicken or beef, especially in excess, it builds up an amino acid called homocysteine. And when your homocysteine levels become high, it eats at your vessels, your arteries. And what happens is now your skin complexion begins to suffer. Your hair strength begins to suffer. Your energy levels begin to suffer. Everything that is dictated by your heart strength and blood flow begins to suffer, my brother. You're French? Let's see. Let's see all of the... Mostly Scottish and Irish and French. So here's the thing. The homocysteine shouldn't be as bad as a factor for you, especially not at the age of 13. Here's what I would say. I would say surround that chicken with, make sure you're also eating fruits and vegetables every day, especially leafy green vegetables. Make sure you're eating those every day as well. The 7 hours of sleep is floorboard, but it's not terrible. I would try to get an extra hour of sleep in per day. Get you some almonds, get you some cashews. You understand? And now I want you to start doing push-ups. Actually, I want you to start out with push-ups and squats and planks every day. This is how I want you to do it. Can you do 10 push-ups? That's my question. Can you do 10 push-ups straight? Good form. I don't want you to use your ego. I want you to ask yourself truly, good form, 10 push-ups straight. Can you do them? Trust me, your life depends on it. Cause I'm gonna help you get the girl. See, me, I never had a problem getting the girl. And it's because I followed rigorous routine ever since the age of 13. And this rigorous routine wasn't to become a bodybuilding champion. I knew the girls didn't like the bodybuilding champion. It was to become the nigga in school that had the ability, if he so wished, to beat everybody else up. And also had the confidence that brings with it. You know, I wasn't out here trying to become overly big and think that the girl wants to come to the weight room and see me lift heavy weights and now she wants to be with me for life. No. I knew that she wanted to see my confidence on display. How did I build that confidence? Majority through push-ups. Majority through squats. Seeing myself improve and get stronger day in and day out. Just did 10? Absolutely. Good start. Congratulations. You're a great lad. You're a better lad than most lads. Trust me. Most of the lads would have never put themselves out there and wouldn't have been up to the task. 10 push-ups is a great level to start with. Let me know when you're back. I'm gonna give you your next step for sure. Boom. Oh, I don't like this. Why is on? All right, whatever. I gotta get my amino acids in, y'all, and my electrolytes, because I did too much water. See, this is gonna put me at roughly 110 fluid ounces of water, but it's gonna have the electrolytes restored within it. And I'll probably get another 90 or so fluid ounces of water in today. But I'm gonna walk so much and I'm gonna drink that water whilst eating things that have electrolytes and with great distance in between, to the point where I don't drown out my electrolytes, so I can actually really get the big full benefit. So how hard or easy was it to do 10 push-ups? Do you feel like you could have gotten 20, or do you feel like you could have only maybe gotten 15? And be honest. Honesty is the most important thing, trust me. Women love honesty. Trust me. You're starting at a good age, you got the right thing in your mind. The first thing you have to do is crush depression. And I'm gonna help you crush depression. Trust me. Now, I want you to know that at 13, just like at any other age, even at my age, there's no excuse for using any drugs or alcohol. All drugs and alcohols cause depression. Could have done 20. Okay, so if you could have done 20, I want you to do 15. I want you to do 15. This is what I want you to do. When you wake up, do 2 sets of 15 push-ups. Maybe give yourself a minute and a half, 2 minutes rest in between. In the middle of the day, do 2 sets of 15 push-ups. A minute and a half, a minute and 15 break in between. When the nighttime comes, or actually you want to do it before nighttime, like late mid of the day, do 2 more sets of 15. You'll be getting 30 push-ups, 90 push-ups in a day. This is where you start. Now, when this becomes not too tasking for you, what I want you to add with those push-ups is what is called the body weight jump squat. You're gonna drop down like this, load the hips, and jump up. And lift the knees too, because that works as a hip flexor and a lower abdominal workout. When you're doing those 2 things and it's not too tasking, what I want you to put in between is a 1-minute plank 2 times a day. This will get you through the 9th grade. This will get you through the 9th grade. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit the subscribe and post notification bell, because I got something more for you when it's the summer and 9th grade is done. That's going to prepare for you what I got for you in the 10th grade. That'll get you through the 9th grade though, trust me. Do that. Make sure whatever you're eating now, trash it. Because when you're depressed, a lot of times it's the foods you're eating. Whatever junk food you're eating now, trash it. You need to eat to live. Look at that. That's quinoa on that plate. Look at that quinoa. It has all essential amino acids. It has a great amount of carbs. It has a great amount of protein and healthy fats. That is food of the greats. That is what you shall eat. You shall eat quinoa. I'm gonna put some salmon on top of it. I appreciate you. Anytime you have any questions, come through. Come through and ask your questions. I'm gonna give you the advice from a person who has been in this life for almost 30 years. I got experience. I got a lot of experience. I've been through this life almost 30 years. I went to 13 schools. My bad. My phone got too hot. I had to put it in the refrigerator. Nah, my phone got too hot. I had to put it in the refrigerator. Now I'm in the freezer with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do these different things. I had accidentally left my phone in the summer sun. Can you believe it? It's not the summer, but it's always summer out here. Yeah, it got too hot. You gotta put it in the refrigerator. See, the freezer is a cold place. You see how my brain be working? That's why I give great advice. The freezer is a cold place. Your phone never need to pop up talking about it need to cool down. Bring it to the freezerator. Let's get it. There we go. It's feeling like it's just about all the way cooled down now. Now we can move it back over. See, my phone got a black case on it. So when I leave it right there in front of my window and them sun rays is smacking it. Sometimes they take it out. Sometimes they take it out. You know what I'm saying? The workout schedule, you need to start out for 9th grade. And let me know when this gets easy. I want you to do 15 push-ups. 2 sets of 15 push-ups. 2 to 3 times a day. I want you to do 2 sets of 15 jump squats. 2 to 3 times a day. And when you can, I want you to add 1 minute, 2 sets, or I want you to add 2 different times doing a 1-minute plank per day as well. And let me know when doing those things consistently gets easy. Doing these things will prepare you for the 10th grade or the summer. When the summer of your 9th grade year comes, I'm gonna have you transition over to burpees. I'm gonna have you doing burpees. Jump burpees though. See, and by the time your 10th grade year is over, you're gonna be the man. For sure. And it's not gonna be about getting the girl. When junior prom comes around, that girl and many other girls are gonna actually ask you to prom. Anytime. Stay strong, my brother. The world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. Woo! Now I gotta eat this beautiful plate. Just some quinoa and some salmon. Keeping it real simple. Now I'm gonna show y'all my vegetable plate at work. I'm gonna make a short showing y'all my vegetable plate. But the short's not gonna post until 10 p.m. Pacific time, so y'all can see it tomorrow. Yeah. 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 I do this. And I does this too. Y'all remember, I do this and I does this and I loves this. I think we was at 174 subscribers. We 1 subscriber away from our goal for the month. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Oh. Oh shit. They call him the hiccups. Let me grab my Yeti cup. Because I really want to drink most of these. What's up, Keegan? Welcome back, my friend. I want to drink most of these electrolytes. Before I walk to work, just so that walk to work can keep my body temperature up enough to crystallize the majority of the water that is stuck to my body. So I can really be hydrated. See, we doing the damn thing. Next month, I think we definitely gonna bring y'all to the gym with us. I think we're gonna have enough subscribers for sure and have a flowing enough community. Next month, we're gonna bring y'all to the gym. I'm gonna show y'all how we smash out the iron. I'm gonna show y'all, trust me. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have nothing but good times. I'm doing amazing. How you doing? Listen, Tom. Hope you doing wonderful. Enjoying life, having a great life. Every day, expressing that gratitude. You know what I mean? Listen, gratitude is a magnet. You know what I'm saying? If I don't teach, I'm gonna teach you a lot during this channel. But if it's one thing I really want everybody to really embrace, because I want everyone to have a better life and the best life they can, stop thinking about what you dislike or what you are not grateful for. Ungratefulness attracts more scenarios to be ungrateful. Gratitude attracts more scenarios to be grateful for. Trust me, I've been working this magic for a minute. I've worked this magic in all types of environments. Remember that. Every day I start the day and I get right into gratitude. And I try to stay in it. I mean, some quinoa and salmon. Keeping it nice and simple. Quinoa is a complete, I wish, now, I didn't go to the grocery store today, or I would squeeze some lemon over it and put some avocado with it. And probably some baby spinach as well. But quinoa is a complete source of amino acids, the 7 essential amino acids. So it's a complete protein. It has a lot of protein. It has a lot of carbs, and it has a lot of healthy fats. Make sure you get it in your quinoa for sure. Now this drink is water mixed with electrolytes, mixed with amino acids. I don't eat chicken or beef. What I do eat is salmon, which is a good source of protein and healthy fats and omega-3s. Because I don't eat chicken or beef, I like to throw in some extra amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. You know? Now I still get my protein. I eat my oats. I eat eggs. 4 eggs a day. I eat my oats. I drink milk. I eat a little bit of beans. Trust me, if you're gonna eat beans, eat them in small amounts, small quantities. Anytime you feeling gassy throughout the day, a big portion of the day is crashing your hormonal production because it's crashing your digestive system. So I eat a small amount of beans, very small amount, not too much. We got these raw cashews, raw almonds. I put them on today. Brought them into the arrangement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna eat these till tonight, mainly because they're a good source of magnesium and zinc, which really is better in the PM hours. Magnesium and zinc will prepare you for a good night's sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful time to be alive. I've been out here for a long time. Just doing my thing every single day, trying to make sure I'm becoming a better person. The year is 2026, and this year I will have it all documented. I just want to show y'all how much progress you can truly get in 1 year in overall life. What's up, Alexander? How you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a wonderful time, a wonderful life. Now, I'm thinking by the end of this live stream, we might even be at 175 subs. That'll be a beautiful thing. We didn't reach our monthly goal 2 times. And it's only been a week and a day. Really, we tripled our monthly goal. And it's only been a week and a day. The new monthly goal, if we are at 175, it's going to be to get to 200. And after we get there in no time, we're going to make it, we're going to increase it again. This is what life is about. It's about creating goals, working towards them goals, crushing them goals, expressing gratitude, and doing it again. Doing it again. I'm in it for a good long time. Trust me. Now I want y'all to know I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I wish peace amongst you. I gotta make my way to work. Make sure you like, subscribe, post notifications, so you can catch the next live. And I will catch y'all later. The world is y'all oyster. Never ever give up. I'm out.